in the prayer closet, God started whispering the word community to me. And it was, I had been several years into living in trauma. My trauma wasn't a trauma where it happens in a minute and then it's over and then you get to heal after that. My trauma was continuous for a very long time, and I still live it today. However, I'm really grateful and blessed that I don't I don't have things taking place that open the wounds continuously now. Now it's small things, and I'm learning to recognize them more quickly and to come to the Father and to go through all of those things. But the enemy had put me in a state of isolation. And from from the person that I was before the trauma, that I would go to the grocery store and I would talk to a stranger at the meat counter for 2 hours and learn everything about them because they felt like I was safe to talk to, and I was. And then I'd come home and my husband's like, "Where have you been?" I'm like, "At the grocery store. I met so and so and their anniversary's next week and they love this and they just got back from this trip and blah blah blah." And my husband's like, "This is crazy." Um, the enemy took me from that to being at home, isolated in my four walls. And in the prayer closet, God began whispering community, and he brought me to a beautiful Bible study within my within my perimeters of safety that I outlined for him that I was okay with, which was myself and two other women. The group was brand new, um, and I stepped out in boldness and went to that group. And over the years now, the group is large. I think we're 12 to 15 women in that group, which I attend every Tuesday. They're my Tuesday morning girls. And as I continued to pray, the Father continued to tell me community. And I was like, "Are you kidding? Because I already did that for you." And he kept pressing me and pressing me. And one of our beautiful Live Bold sisters sent me a private message through Facebook and invited me to come. And I was like, "Okay, well, this is probably the community that he's whispering, so I should probably do this." And it took me 4 months to actually get in the room with you. The enemy kept giving me emergencies that I had to take care of in this moment. And he did on this fourth month as well. And it happened to be a dental emergency with my husband. And he said, don't you have a meetup today?" And I said, "I do, but you have this dental emergency. We're waiting for the dentist to call back to get you in. I think I'll just skip. I'll go next month." And he said, "No, the enemy is trying to keep you from going. You need to go." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, you're totally right." So I grabbed my purse and I went, and you were the first beautiful face that I saw. But the Holy Spirit also brought another sister that was her first week too. And my connection with you and my connection to her were definitely why I was in the room. And then my connection with others since that day has been just incredible. And I truly believe that God brought me these two communities of women to lock arms with because he knew what was coming. He knew what he was going to be asking of me. He knew that I would be shoved violently. No, not violently. I would be shoved into the light against my will.
Gently with force.
Actually, I have this visual that his hand's in the middle of my back between my shoulder blades and he's pushing me forward.